Siren head sightings are being reported all over the world. After a 30-year slumber, it appears to have awakened. Number 10. A YouTuber called Paranormal World repeatedly hears haunting voices of small children in this forest. Voices coming from areas too dense for any person to even get to. I can't understand what the kids are saying either. Can you? Probably not. It sounds like something doing an impression of children, lots of them, though none of them are speaking English per se, and with no real human emotion. Soon the voices are accompanied by whatever this is. He continues walking around the circumference of the marsh to see if anything is on the other side. Sure enough, he hears this hauntingly familiar sound. I think those harsh beeps are what Siren Head plays when it's still a good distance away, and I think this flat drone is reserved for when it's located its next target. So if you are unlucky enough to hear that noise, it probably means it's already too late. Number 9. A YouTuber named X71 Nawaf is in his home country of Saudi Arabia when he hears a North American emergency weather warning broadcast on a clear day in English instead of his native language. Tell me what Siren Head is saying here.
This test also needs a virus. There's a problem in the dangerous weather situation.
I can understand most of what is being said, but I think some words are misspoken because Siren Head doesn't know the language and is merely imitating phrases. My theory is that Siren Head puts out a weather warning to lure people from the safety of their home for a better look. It seems to work because he wanders out of his home and accidentally into the path of Siren Head itself. As he unsuccessfully tries to hide, he learns firsthand the most unsettling fact about Siren Head of all, its ability to imitate those closest to you. The monster suddenly speaks Arabic and sounds like someone who I suspect this YouTuber personally knows, perhaps a family member, except their voice is far away and tiny, because it's that of a cryptid, not really theirs at all. He runs back inside and locks the door, but at this point it's of little use. Once you are spotted, there really is nowhere left to run, cornered with absolutely no way to defend himself. There's nothing left to do but record his own doom. His hand at 1 minute and 46 seconds looks large and real, even in slow motion, fully capable of crushing a normal-sized person without problem, which I'm guessing is what happened next. Number 8. Siren Head's first sighting was in the Arizona desert in the 60s. The next sighting wouldn't be until the 90s in Tanyard Creek, Arkansas. And now in 2020, Siren Head seems to have awakened from its 30-year slumber to stalk and hunt once again. Siren Head is seen and heard crossing Lake Ferguson in Greenland. It looks like it at first, but when you zoom in, the arms look stiffly animated. It also looks somewhat unlevel as it walks through the water.
My relationship with Kim is my relationship with the bank.
I do consider Dennis a...
So I'm not sure about this one. Number 7. A YouTuber named DX Army live streams from their hometown of Tanyard Creek, Arkansas, the same place where Siren Head once terrified locals in the summer of 1995. DX Army doesn't believe in Siren Head and feels confident because he and his friends have never even heard of him before until now. Now surrounded by fields and woods on a narrow trail, they accidentally leave their main flashlight behind and can't see as far ahead as they'd like. Still, they've been searching for quite a while and no sirens yet, so it looks like this video could be a bust. At this point, they've pretty much given up on cryptid hunting and are just trying their best not to get too turned around in the middle of the night. They're really deep in the woods when this happens. They aren't sure what direction to go next, and they realize any direction is better than forward. The siren sounds faint at first.
No, I think we should go back, like, this way.
But as they linger in place, it gets their scent and grows louder.
Hello?
And suddenly changes into a chittering laughter as it prepares to hunt them down.
The creek?
Now they retrace their steps with more urgency than before, blindly charging into spiky vines that dig into their skin. Just when they think they are in the clear, a stranger calls out for help. Not quite human, but close. And I hear a beep immediately after.
Hold on. You hear that? Oh. Hey!
They're still in complete disbelief and in shock too, scrambling to reason that it might be a park ranger or something. Anything besides what they know it to be. Siren Head.
Dude, what is that?
As it towers over them in the darkness, the DX Army learns, all too late, that Siren Head is there. Maybe they constructed a giant Siren Head statue themselves.
What do you mean Siren Head?
But if so, that seems like it would be pretty heavy to
It
carry
cannot be
around
real.
and set up around different parts of the forest for almost
That crap
40
ain't
minutes.
freaking real.
So I think this might be real. Number 6. Siren Head itself is as skinny as a tree and tends to stay in sparsely wooded areas much like this one to better blend in. A YouTuber named Morion recorded this Siren Head sighting on December 10th of 2019, many months before the cryptid became popular enough to go viral. He was alone in the woods when he heard this unforgettable noise. He stood very still as it walked by, and this is what he saw. A person in the comments section said that this sounds like tornado sirens from Chicago, and I wanted to get the opinion of anyone who lives there and has heard them. Siren Head is capable of imitating many different sounds. Maybe Chicago is where this video was taken, or maybe this was the sound it decided to imitate at the time, or if this was edited, then it probably was chosen, because it was the creepiest sound effect Morion could find. Number 5. A warning siren rips through the small town. Even though the weather is fine, the loud siren keeps going on and off at random. So this curious resident grabs a camera and goes outside to record it. He never knew it was Siren Head looking for prey. Creepy? Yeah, I think so, but there's a catch. Here are the final moments that other channels aren't showing, and it definitely makes all the difference. This editing error at the end is a total giveaway. Still, this video has gone viral, and a lot of people who haven't seen the end are freaking out thinking that it's real. I just wanted to lay the rumors to rest and also say that the creator of this video, a YouTuber named SCP-000JN, has stepped forward to reveal that this is not a real Siren Head sighting after all. Number 4. This Siren Head sighting was taken somewhere in Australia. It looks pretty good at first, but when it moves its arms, it looks choppy and not exactly real. Basically, it looks like it needs a few more frames of animation to smooth out the leg and make it look a little more fluid.
How the heck Siren Head is big?
At 44 seconds, there's some sort of digital blur where the arm is not visible in the clouds. The perspective looks kind of wrong though, because I don't think its upper half would be sticking out of the clouds like that. Well, this is definitely a scary video. If Australia is free from Siren Head 4 now is up for debate. Number 3. Richie Roo has a Siren Head sighting for you, or so he claims. Take a closer look. Is this the infamous Siren Head cryptid, or is it just a roof structure? Siren Head is said to have an extremely thin neck pole made of flash with 2 small but loud sirens on top, so I do kind of see what he means. It stands still during the day and tries its best to blend in until someone is unlucky enough to wander by, but I'm almost positive that this is just part of the building because there is an identical looking part sticking out here. There's also a chance I'm completely wrong about this, which would mean there would have to be 2. Number 2. Siren Head seems to prefer wooded and desert climates, as shown in this April 15th sighting in Morocco. Tell me what language is being spoken and what they're saying here. But I think it's odd how this cameraman focuses on this camel rider instead of the giant cryptid ahead. Still, when you zoom in on the cryptid, it has a surprising amount of extra detail that wasn't visible before, including these wires connecting the sirens to its lower legs. So maybe this is a real Siren Head sighting. I've got a challenge for you.
What
Since
challenge?
you made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. This photo...
The world won't end today, but you will.
Every click,
This photograph of Siren Head shows how easily it blends in with its surroundings. Its twisted exoskeleton resembles tree bark and would be easy to miss walking in the forest past sunset. The lighting in this photo looks real. The camera flash is brightest around its chest, and it's similarly bright at the same height on the tree. The wave gets darker around the neck, and Siren's likewise matches that part of the tree. So was this standing
It looks like
outside
a
of
picture
someone's
of a
house?
siren head
I
on the
don't
tree.
know. Someone tell me if this is photoshopped or not, and how you can tell. These are scary videos that experts can't explain. Watch out, because these...
Siren Head is not real. I hope Siren is real or fake or something.